used to fly, now I just lean. You kicked up dust and I wore it proud. We owned the streets without a crowd. Bell too loud, brakes too loose, but man, we ran like we had no use. Time you raced, the sunset home, your shoelace caught, your elbow torn. You laughed so hard you nearly cried. I carried you like a badge of pride. Now there's rust in my spokes and webs on my wheels, but I remember how freedom used to feel. Oh, hung me up when the car came and no one ever said goodbye. She rode on the bar skirt in the wind. You held her tight, tried not to grin. I creaked a bit, but kept you smooth. You whisper secrets while I moved. One day you left and never came back. The sun went down, the paint turned black. They tossed me near a broken sled, but I still spin in my rusted head. There's rust in my spokes, and I ain't fast, but I still remember every laugh. The gravel, the rain, the skipping school, the days when you were nobody's fool. You found new roads, you had to grow, but I'm still stuck in what I used to know. Maybe one day you'll dust me off, take me out for just one song. Ride through memory's sweetest track, even just once, to take me back. Till then I'll wait with rust in my spokes. Met her in a small town diner, Friday night past 10. She was laughing with her sister, hair tied up, no makeup then. I asked if I could take that chair. She smiled and said, go ahead. Funny how the little things turn your whole life on its head.
We talked about her dog and how she hated sweet iced tea. She loved the sound of thunder but was scared of lightning streaks. Said she writes down all her dreams in a notebook by her bed. And right there in that moment, my whole world quietly said, that's the day I knew love don't always come with fireworks or crowds. Sometimes it's just a quiet move and a heart talking loud. She didn't try to impress me, and God, that felt brand new. I didn't fall like a movie scene. No, I fell slow and I felt true. That's the day I knew. 6 years later, same old diner, table by the wall. She's still sipping black coffee, wearing my old flannel shawl. I pulled out that same notebook, tucked a ring on page 22, and said, here Here's to every page and the next 100 too. 'Cause that's the day I knew that love was never meant to be a race we're running through. It's burning slow like campfire glow, and every day feels new. She didn't come with a warning sign, just walked into my view and didn't fall like a movie scene. No, I felt deep and I felt true. That's the day I knew. And now she's dancing in our kitchen, barefoot, humming to a tune. And I thank the stars above me for that table back in June. Yeah, that's the day I knew that home is not a house, it's someone looking back at you. And love is in the little things that no one else would do. She didn't come like a hurricane, she came like morning dew. I didn't fall like a movie scene, no, I fell slow and I felt true. That's the day I knew.
Saw the post this morning on someone's page. Her dress was white and mine's a whiskey-stained day. You stood beside her, proud and tall, while I sat in silence, staring at the wall. I thought I moved on, thought I let go, but today hit like a silent blow. They say time heals, maybe that's true, but some ghosts wear dresses and say I do. She's wearing white and I just stood still, like the wind got knocked from every wheel. We had plans once, wild and wide, now she's someone else's bride. I wish them joy, I wish them grace, but Lord, it's hard not to miss her face. She moved on and maybe I will, but today she's wearing white and I just stood still. I could have called, I could have fought, but I ran scared from what I'd got. Now someone else holds her laugh each night while I drink to what I didn't do right. She's wearing white with a brand new name, and I'm just here whispering blame to myself for all I missed, like late night drives and her goodbye kiss. I hope he knows what love he's found, 'cause some of us let diamonds drown. She's moved on and I likely will, but not today. She's wearing white and I just stood still. Funny how the past can catch you cold in a moment you don't get to hold. She looked happy, I looked numb. Some love leaves but never runs. She's wearing white like she always dreamed, and I'm just lost in the in-betweens. No hate, no fire, no bitter spill, just the ache of standing still. Maybe someday I'll find that light, but not today. She's wearing white and I just stood still. I miss something, but I can't name it. Maybe it's a laugh in a room I left. Maybe it's a dream I never kept. Could be a season or a sin rain. Something soft, now hard to name. Someone's voice in a hallway echoed the weight of blankets long ago. A porch-like glow I never owned, but somehow feels like home. I miss something. Could be a face, could be a time, or just the way my heart felt fine. It's strange to ache for what you never held, but somehow remember. I walk through towns I've never been and still feel like I'm walking in. Some piece of me was there before, in cracked paint and old floorboards. Maybe it's not someone or someplace. Maybe it's me before I chased all these things I thought I'd need and lost the parts that let me breathe. I miss something deep and wide, like a shadow I can't stand beside. It's not in photos, not in names, it's in the quiet I can't explain. Some soft goodbye, some silent shift that left me with an empty gift. So if you ever feel the same, like longing with no face or frame, just know you're not the only one who misses something that's long gone. You kicked up dust and I wore it proud. We own the streets without a crowd. Bell too loud, brakes too loose, but man, we ran like we had no use. That time you raced the sunset home, your shoelace caught, your elbow torn. You laughed so hard, you nearly cried. I carried you like a badge of pride. Now there's rust in my spokes and webs on my wheels, but I remember how freedom used to feel. She rode on the bar, skirt in the wind. You held her tight, tried not to grin. I creaked a bit, but kept you smooth. You whisper secrets while I moved. One day you left and never came back. The sun went down, the paint turned black. They tossed me near a broken sled, but I still spin in my rusted head. There's rust in my spokes and I ain't fast, but I still remember every laugh. The gravel, the rain, the skipping school, the days when you were nobody's fool. You found new roads, you had to grow, but I'm still stuck in what I used to know. Take me out for just one soft ride through memory's sweetest track, even just once to take me back. Till then I wait with rust in my spokes. I miss what I hated a bit, the strangest kind of pain, the cold eggs, the socks that never matched, the curfews I swore were just a trap. Rain on shoes when I had no ride, mom's voice yelling, get back inside. Brothers' pranks, the mess, the noise, the chores that stole my teenage joys. But now the silence don't feel right, and I miss the fights that lit the night. I did the jolly, throwing hot dee-ba-doo, but now the house is clean, too still, too wide. No wet shoes by the door to hide. The calls come less, the days feel slow, and those old rules I die to go back home. Turns out love don't always shine. Sometimes it nags, complains and whines. It shows up in the things we flee, only to miss them quietly. I miss what I hated every bit. The noise, the rush, the awkward fit, the slammed doors, the burnt toast, the long rides where no one spoke. I didn't see it then, but now I do. All those things. And babe meant I had you. It won't last long. One day you'll stand where I've stood, missing all that felt too much, that actually was good.
Started with a dare and a midnight ride, your old red truck and a star-filled sky. Windows down, hearts beating loud. We didn't say much, but we felt it somehow. You rolled your eyes when I missed that turn, but laughed so hard, said guess I'll never learn. I said sorry about the dust and the busted AC. You said boy, this might be the best place to be. 2 seats in a truck, that's all it took. One night, one laugh, 1 second look. No big plan, no fancy shoes, just gravel roads and me and you. A little off track, a little luck. Started with 2 seats in a truck. Dropped me home round 2:30. Said we should do this again like cool guys do. But your hand shook when you said goodbye. I knew that smile was more than shy. Now it's Sunday drives and fast food runs, dancing in the headlights just for fun. You in that flannel, me in a daze. Who knew forever starts in simple ways? 2 seats in a truck, that's how we began. From late night chats to holding hands. No need for diamonds, no big parade, just 4 wheels rolling through fate. No maps, no script, just our kind of love. All from 2 seats in a truck. I didn't know love could start so small. You and me under those tailgate truck.
Caught your whispers late at night, a mixtape made by bedroom light, cracked headphones, tangled wire, but I done moved with every teenage fire. That song you played on repeat 10 times, just 'cause she smiled when it rhymed. The breakup track, all out of tune. You cried into me that afternoon. Your thumb always paused me too hard, but I never broke the laws, the songs you picked. Side A still plays with every click. The love, the loss, the songs you picked. I watched you grow from chords to pain, from love songs to just rain. Now I lie here, boxing years, but I still spin when I feel your tears. You got your phone, you're streaming clean, but none of that holds what I've seen. I've held your voice, your hopes, your cracks. No skip button, just straight tracks. And though side A still plays and side B hums through broken hearts and daydream drums. I may rewind, but I don't forget every promise you sang like a cigarette. You might have moved on to cleaner sound, but I'm where your soul was found. So one more time, just press me down. Let me spin you back through this old town. No, I'm not clear, no, I'm not new, but I still remember the realest you. It's easy to love when the fire is high, when the music's loud and the sparks still fly. But love ain't just about the highs we show, it's who stays close when the tempo slows. We've had our nights
Where we danced all night, and mornings where we couldn't get it right. But in the silence when the lights are low, you're still the hand I wanna hold. So stay through the slow when the world goes quiet, when the thrill fades down and the days feel tired. I don't need fireworks, I need your soul, the kind of love that never lets go. When it's not fast, when it's not bold, promise me you'll stay through the slow.
We've done the wild, we've chased the dream, built a life from nothing but hope and steam. But what moves me now ain't speed or glow, it's your steady voice when the winds don't blow.
It's how you fold my shirt
take 1,000 simple days over one that just fades away. So stay through the slow, through every pace. We don't need a finish line, just grace. I'll be the hand that you always know, even when the world says go. When all else stops, we'll gently grow, 'cause real love stays through the slow. I know every word in me, but I've never been read. He wrote me on a rainy June, hands shaking like a fiddle tune, ink smudged where his tears had dropped, paused mid-sentence, then never stopped. He folded me twice, slid me deep in the drawer, and left me there with the silence. He started with, "Hey, I miss your smile," then crossed it out, stared a while, wrote, "I'm sorry, then I was wrong," then nothing else for half a song. I held the truth he couldn't say, trapped in lines that slipped away. She never knew the words were here, how much he wished he pulled her near. I saw him grab me late one night, then change his mind, turn off the light. I'm still folded, still unseen, like a secret, lost between what we feel and what we fear. The love he wrote but couldn't clear. I'm just paper, ink and space, but I carry what he couldn't face. Years passed, dust grew thick, memories fade, but pain stays quick. I'm still here in that wooden chest, still holding words he meant the best. Well, I'm still folded, never torn, like love that's quiet, never worn. If someday she finds me soft with age, let her know he meant every page. And even though it came too late, this little letter still holds the weight. I never left, I just never left him. I heard the laughter fade. One night of fall, they packed and drove away, left the porch light on, but never came back. There were birthday candles in the kitchen, crayon on the hallway wall. They used to dance here barefoot, and now silence covers all. The screen door still swings when the wind gets strong. I creak a little more, but I'm holding on. I still stand though no one knocks, though no boots echo down the wall. I still wait like walls can pray for voices I ain't heard in days. They left the light switch sticky from lemonade hands.
I'm still home. I still stay.
Tell them, if they drive by one day, I ain't mad, I just miss the way
they used to run through me like hearts in a plan. I'm still here, I still stand.
Saw the post this morning on someone's page. Her dress was white and mine's a whiskey-stained day. You stood beside her proud and tall while I sat in silence, staring at the wall. I thought I moved on, thought I let go, but today hit like a silent blow. They say time heals, maybe that's true, but some ghosts wear dresses and say, I do. She's wearing white, and I just stood still, like the wind got knocked from every wheel. We had plans once, wild and wide, and now she's someone else's bride. I wish them joy, I wish them grace, but Lord, it's hard not to miss her face. She moved on, and maybe I will, but today she's wearing white, and I just stood still. I could've called, I could've fought, but I ran scared from what I'd got. Now someone else holds her laugh each night while I drink to what I didn't do right. She's wearing white with a brand new name, and I'm just here whispering blame to myself for all I missed, like late night drives and her goodbye kiss. I hope he knows what love he's found, 'cause some of us let diamonds drown. She's moved on, and I likely will, but not today. She's wearing white, and I just stood still. Funny how the past can catch you cold in a moment you don't get to hold. She looked happy, I looked numb. Some love leaves but never runs. She's wearing white like she always dreamed, and I'm just lost in the in-betweens. No hate, no fire, no bitter spill, just the ache of standing still. Maybe someday I'll find that light, but not today. She's wearing white, and I just stood still. First night alone, I swore I'd fall apart. Pillow soaked through, echo in my heart. I played your voicemail like a sad old song, telling myself you'll be back before long. But days went by and you never called. I cleaned the mess, patched every wall, tossed your t-shirt, gave back your key, and found a little bit more of me. I didn't break, though I cracked some nights, lost my
on someone's feet, your arms around a girl who looks like me. I felt that old punch in my chest, but this time it passed, just like the rest. I didn't break, though I shook inside, held it in on that midnight ride, wrote your name, then scratched it out, whispered prayers I used to doubt. I lost a lot, but not my faith. I stumbled hard, but I didn't break. I found peace in slower songs, in friends who stayed when you were gone. I don't hate you, I'm not mad, just thankful now for what we had. I didn't break, and that's enough. I still believe in deeper love. One day I'll dance without this pain, without your name in every rain. But even now, make no mistake, you left me torn. But I didn't break. No, I didn't break. Not today.
They never noticed me much, but I noticed everything. I rocked her gently every dusk, crochet on peppermint musk. He'd hum a hymn with eyes half closed. I swayed with him through highs and lows. The boy with freckles told his first lie right here, knees knocking, couldn't meet her eye. She laughed anyway that summer night. I swayed with nerves and porch light wide.
They told the family Pa had passed, right on me, just before the glass of sweet tea fell.
I held them all and I never let go. Every kiss that said we're alright, I never spoke, but I always knew it was hurting. And who just flew? I'm just wood and nail and sway, but I held love every day.
Years flew like cotton in the wind. The kids grew tall, stopped checking in. Paint chipped off, the springs got weak, but I still creak where memories speak.
Rain hurt secrets I can't repeat. Laughter dried on boards beneath. They said goodbye too many times, but always sat before them all. I held them all, every hug, every fight, every kiss that said we're alright. I never spoke, but I always knew who was hurting and who just flew. I'm just wood and nail and sway, but I held love every day.
Now no one's left to take that seat. The porch is cracked beneath my feet. The house is sold, the grass grows high, but I still face that open sky.
I held them all from start to end, from first hello to final friend. No camera saw, no story
vacation's gone, but the stars still shine. My boots hit gravel I ain't felt in years, but every step still whispers you are here. That swing on Maple's rusted tight, and Mama's wind chime don't sound right. The porch is peeled, the mailbox leans, but somehow it all still sings.
And it hits me like an old tape playing. Every shout, every prayer we were saying. We thought this town was way too small. Now I give the world to see it all. Back where I began, barefoot in the rain, chasing fireflies and local trains. Where I first learned how to fall and rise. Where goodbye meant tears in our eyes. It's faded and cracked, yeah, but it still stands. The love I knew back where I began.
Saw your name on that old oak tree next to mine, carved to 17. Heard you moved 2 states away, married now with a baby on the way.
But I swear I felt your hand in the wind, heard our laughter in the swing again. They say memories don't wear shoes, but they sure walk back when you do. Back where I began, skin, knees and dreams. Back when we believed in everything, when the sky was ours and the nights were slow, and hearts were open wide and bold. The world moved on, but I still stand in the echo of back where I began.
I left looking for more than this, but all I missed was right in this dusty porch, this old town map. I went too far just to come back.
Back where I began, it's quiet now, but I still feel the who, what, when, and how of every tear and every grin, of every time I let life in. No, I ain't the boy I was back then, but I'm still home, back where I began. Yeah, I'm still home.
Back where I began. You were summer rain on my window pane, quick to come, too fast to stay. We had our nights, wild and free, but some love ain't meant for eternity.
You kiss like hope, laugh like fire. We built a dream we couldn't wire. Now all that's left are coffee stains and a song that plays when it rains. We were just a song, not a forever. Something sweet we both remember. Played too loud, burned too bright, but faded out before daylight. Not a promise, not a bond. We were just a moment. We were just a song.
I still hum it when I drive too far. That melody still knows my scars. You took the chorus, I kept the bridge. We left the ending on a silent ridge.
We were just a song, not a vow. Played it right, but not right now. We danced through verses, skipped the rest, loved each other the very best. But some notes don't belong. We were just a moment. twist and turn, but I won't hit repeat or rewind. You're just a rhythm I leave behind.
We were just a song, and that's okay. Not every love is meant to stay.
You taught me joy, you gave me pain. You were my thunder, I was your rain. Now the music moves along, and you and me, we were just a song. Hey, yeah. We were just a song.
I was tired of first dates and halfway hearts, of chasing love that fell apart. Then you showed up late with nervous eyes and a coffee in your hand, not some rehearsed line. You were guarded, sweet with a hint of fire. Said love had let you down, left you tired, but you laughed at my dumb joke like you'd been there too. And right then I thought, could this be true?
Now it's me and you, just us two, through late night talks and morning brews. We ain't perfect, but we're tried and true. I don't need the world long as I got you. All the miles, the storms we walked through brought me home to me and you.
We've seen some highs and we've been low, but you're the calm when the wind starts to blow. You fix me breakfast when I had no sleep, and kiss my forehead when I'm buried deep.
You hold my hand when the lights go dark, still write me notes on the back of receipts. No fancy ring, no big debut, just promises kept, and I still choose you. Yeah, it's me and you, just us two, through every scar and something new. We ain't perfect, but we made it through. I don't want the world, just a life with you. Every day we start brand new, me and you, just us two. They said love fades, they said it breaks,
But look at us now, through every ache, still dancing slow in the kitchen light.
still saying I love you every night. 'Cause it's me and you, just us two, riding forever in all we do. We ain't perfect, but our love's still true. Through every laugh and tear or two, I wouldn't change one single view, as long as it's me and you.
Yeah, me and you, just us two. Every time I take the long way home, I see your porch light shining, glowing all alone. It's your little way of saying drive safe, I care. And it tells me no matter what, you'll always be there.
You always stop to kiss my hand, even when your boots are covered in dust and sand. You don't bring roses every night, but love shows up in how you hold me tight.
Porch porch light on, hearts stay warm. In your arms I ride the storm. We build a life that's quiet but strong, like morning coffee and an old love song. No mansion, no crown, just a porch light and love that sound. We've had our share of restless days, of bills and dishes and lost birthdays. But when the world feels loud and wrong, your hug still feels like where I belong. I don't need the noise, don't need the race, not when your smile fills up this space. You're my always in this spinning world, my home, my peace, my country girl. Porch light on, hearts stay warm. In your arms I ride the storm. We build a life that's quiet but strong, like Sunday supper and a favorite song. No diamonds, no town, just a porch light and love that sound. So leave that light on just like you do, and I'll come running right back to you. Porch light on means I'm already home. Showed up out of nowhere, said hey long time. Same old spark, same crooked smile. We sat at the bar, talked like old friends, like maybe the story could start again. We laughed about the past, cried a little too. You said you still dream about me sometimes too. I thought maybe, just maybe, we got it right this time. But maybe hearts don't follow the same timeline.
We were almost again, almost fine. We touched the edge of love one more time, but the ghost we buried came back fast. Turns out some flames just can't outlast. I wanted more but not this end. We were almost again.
You left your sweater like fate held on. I still smell your perfume when the lights are gone. I told my mom she might stay this time. She just smiled like moms do when they lie.
We were almost again, almost real. You kissed like home but ran like heels. We danced like we did when we were young, but the music faded and you were gone. 'Cause time is not a thing we meant. We were almost again. Some loves don't break, they just drift slow, and some goodbyes never fully go. You said maybe someday, I said I'll wait, but someday's just another name for too late. We were almost again, and I'll hold that dear. For a minute you felt so near. If this is all we'll ever be, a flash of what we used to see, and thanks for letting me pretend we were almost again.
They built a parking lot where we used to throw rocks, skip stones, tell lies, lay back, count fireflies. There was a dent in the fence where you'd sneak your bike through. Still remember your laugh echo down that hill. We drank flat soda by the track, shared dreams we'd never get back, stole chips from Rita's shack. Man, I'd give anything for that. A cigarette we didn't light, a dare under the harvest moonlight. The time bend fell and cracked his tooth and swore us all to never feel the truth. That spot's gone, but I still go, not with my feet, but with my soul. They took the bench, the gravel, the rail, but not the echo of every tale. You can erase the map, close the show, but I still know where we used to go. Sometimes I drive past just to see if the air still smells like 17. But now it's coffee chains and glassy roads where we carved hearts on broken boards. That spot's gone, but I still go where the past plays soft and slow. They built progress, sure I see, but that's not what that place was to me. They planted flowers, paved the flow, but I still go where we used to go. Funny how a place can vanish from the world, but not from your chest. You were there, I was there, and time just watched. Met her in a small town diner, a Friday night past 10. She was laughing with her sister, hair tied up, no makeup then. I asked if I could take that chair. She smiled and said, go ahead. Funny how the little things turn your whole life on its head. We talked about her dog and how she hated sweet iced tea. She loved the sound of thunder, but was scared of lightning streaks. Said she writes down all her dreams in a notebook by her bed. And right there in that moment, my whole world quietly said, that's the day I knew love don't always come with fireworks or crowds. Sometimes it's just a quiet booth and a heart talking loud. She didn't try to impress me, and God, that felt brand new. I didn't fall like a movie scene. No, I felt slow and I felt true. That's the day I knew. Same old diner table by the wall. She's still sipping black coffee, wearing my old flannel shawl. I pulled out that same notebook, tucked a ring on page 22, and said, here's to every page and the next 100 too. 'Cause that's the day I knew That's the day I knew that home is not a house, it's someone looking back at you. And love is in the little things that no one else would do. She didn't come like a hurricane, she came like morning dew. I didn't fall like a movie scene, no, I fell slow. And I felt true. That's the day I knew.
The hardware store's a coffee place now. Same bell on the door, just different somehow. There's no old man sweeping the floor, just kids in boots I don't know anymore. I stood by the fence where we carved our names, mine's faded, yours is gone with the pain. And I thought coming back would feel like home, but all it did was show me how far I've gone. The town moved on, and I did too, but sometimes I wonder who forgot who. They paved the field where we chased July. Now it's condos with parking lines. I tried to find that tire swing hill, but they built them all and it's quiet still. The place we kissed is a laundromat where no one knows where the magic's at. The town moved on and I did too, but sometimes I wonder who forgot who. I'd never leave here, but here I am, asking for a room at the inn.
You dared me to jump from the train bridge. We made fake tattoos with permanent pins. You swore you'd marry someone like me. Now I can't even find you in memory.
The town forgot me like an old last name, like a birthday card without a flame. It don't hate me, it don't cry, it just changed without goodbye. Or maybe that's what time will do. And maybe I forgot the town, but the town forgot me too. No more gravel, no more trees, no more you, no more me. But I still come back once in a blue to say hello to ghosts and goodbye to youth. Coffee still brewing at 6:04. Same chip mug, same creaky floor. 2 plates out, then I laugh to myself. Old habits die hard like everything else. Your flannel still hanging on the back of that chair, and I swear sometimes I smell your hair. The silence hits loud when I pour that cup. Used to be love here, now it's just stuff. These leftover mornings still carry your name in the quiet corners and picture frames. I reach for your hand, then remember it's gone. Funny how memory keeps holding on. I ain't broken, but I ain't whole, just learning how to let you go, one leftover morning at a time. neighbors still ask how you been. I smile and nod, then duck back in. I'm not angry, I'm not okay, I'm just somewhere in between those days. These leftover mornings still taste like you, like burnt toast, and I love yous. I play that song we used to hum, then switch the station when the tears come. I ain't strong, but I still show, just trying to let you go, one leftover morning at a time. Some days I wake and the ache's not there. Some nights I dream and you're still here. But grief's not loud, it's slow and kind. It's cups for two and an empty line. These leftover mornings don't hurt as bad. I smile at the love we used to have. You were real, you were mine, but not forever, and that's just fine. I ain't there yet, but I'll get close, letting go of you slow, one leftover morning at a time.